Hello everyone and welcome to another Fleet Signal video. My name is Alex and today I'm going to take a look at the Battle for Proteus Prime Firestorm Planetfall campaign guide. This is the booklet that you get inside the Battle for Proteus Prime 2-player starter set. And it's basically a book of scenarios and stats and also some nice story as well. So let's take a look at what it looks like inside and out. So for starters, Battle for Proteus Prime on the front cover, Firestorm Planetfall campaign guide. And on the back it looks like this. So really the artwork kind of looks like that when you spread out the book. And let's look inside. So more artwork, contents page, Firestorm Planetfall, a little bit of credits there. And here we have a story, The Dead Planet, and this is really nice actually. This is a nicely written story that introduces you to the to Proteus Prime and why are people here? Why are people on Proteus Prime? So there's a render of a Turkai assault cruiser, and so yeah, it's a good story, good little introduction to Planetfall, and it also gives some personality to the Firestorm universe as well, which hasn't really been there so far. It's all been ships kind of fighting in Firestorm Armada with anonymous crews, and there hasn't been that much personality in the game. So this gives it a bit of personality, when you get down to individual people, individual commanders and leaders and so on. So here we have an Aquan heavy carrier. This is actually a little bit of a preview at the time that I'm recording this, because this model isn't actually out yet, and a lot of people seem to have noticed that this is a kind of an indication of what's coming up for Firestorm Armada. So yeah, there you have an Aquan heavy carrier and a Works Raptor battle cruiser, which also isn't out but has appeared before in the fleet guides. I don't remember if the render was in the fleet guide or not, but it has been mentioned. It is known that Works Raptor is going to get a battle cruiser. So here we have Directorate art. You might recognise this if you have the box set as the one of the prints that you get with the first month's worth of releases. So here it is in the book. And then we go on to the scenarios. So the first one's called Perfect Recon, and it basically introduces you to the game. You only use Directorate for this, and it just teaches you how to move, take and hold objectives, and occupy buildings using infantry. It doesn't teach you in this book as such. You still have to read the rule book to learn how to play, but this is like a scenario to help you ease yourself into the game. And then we have Operation Whisper. This is where the Aquans start to arrive on the scene and start to fight the Directorate. Of course, Battle for Proteus Prime is an Aquan and Directorate box set. So here we have a 2x2 table size, simple mission to help people learn the game. Then we have Dawn Assault, the next scenario, where the table size goes up to 3x3, and this teaches you how to take and hold objectives, calculate AD, attack dice, manage casualty distribution, and use the 0-hour tracker, which is the tracker that basically determines the length of the game, till the game ends. Battle for Artemis. We're now on a 4x4 table, so it's got some forces down there, where you should place everything, and some artwork as well. Airstrike. So the nice thing about these scenarios is that all the scenarios are prefaced by a story that leads into the scenario. So it's not just here's a scenario, play it. Here's another scenario, play it. There's a nice story before each one. So that's what Airstrike looks like. And here you can see the crashed shuttle that you also get with the first month's worth of Planetfall releases from October to November 2014. Sigma Recall. This is a mission that involves the Aquan's Directorate and also the Aquan and the Directorate forces, and this also involves the Turkai and Works Raptor forces as well. Although it does say that if you don't have those box sets, if you don't have the allied helixes, then it's okay, you can play it without those helixes. But if you do have them, this is where they come in, and you start playing with allies as well. And then we have the other print, the other limited edition print, which features the Aquans, which is reproduced in the book here. And here we have some stats. So this tells you about Aquans and their rules for that particular faction. And then here we have a Sedna heavy skimmer for the Aquans, a Lamana medium skinner, a Circe medium support. These are all the floating tanks, the tanks that the Aquans have. A light recon skimmer, Imzani, a Vatari crystal node. This is what the Aquans use to shoot around corners. They have a crystal technology. Here we have a Stingray anti-air battery, some Qatari infantry as well and their stats. And here we have a Turkai ship, the Iphon heavy gunship, as well as the Nabis heavy infantry for the Turkai. And here we have the Turkai temporal portal. Basically they send their infantry, which are actually drones, through the portals. So you can use the gunship to place portals somewhere on the battlefield, and then the drones come out through the portals, and basically that's how they deploy. And so yeah, here we have the Directorate and their rules, their particular faction rules. And we go on to the Directorate. A Desolator heavy crawler, a Retaliator medium crawler, an Intruder combat carrier, Trojan cyber warfare tank, an Informer light recon buggy, Patriot shock infantry, and some a Worksraptor ship, the Witch heavy interceptor, and an LS6 Crone recon tank, also for Worksraptor. And that's it. That's what's inside the Battle for Proteus Prime booklet that you get with the 2-player starter set. So hopefully that's been helpful. If you have the set, if you are thinking about getting the set, then hopefully that's been of some use to you. As always, if you like this video, then please leave a thumbs up. If you disliked it, leave a thumbs down. And be sure to subscribe if you want to stay updated with videos that come out on this channel. And also visit Fleet Signal on social media. Just look for Fleet Signal on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and you'll find Fleet Signal. And be sure to check out fleetsignal.com as well. Okay, so that's about it for this video. Until next time, see ya!